But that's because her husband was in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, true. I mean, she was also just a lesbian.
Wait, who was Eleanor Roosevelt married to? Because we had two Roosevelts.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Okay, so I was not a retard. I was right.
Yeah, you were not retarded in that.
So her husband went into a wheelchair and she became a lesbian.
Of course.
That makes a lot of
What,
sense.
she's supposed to fuck his limp, paralyzed dick? Or his polio? What did he have?
He had polio.
Polio, yeah. Fucking, you know how many blankets she would have to pull off just to suck that thing?
Yes, feeling his like weird bone legs clank against her.
You know, you're married to Hector Salamanca, the president. He's just ringing a bell. Yay, Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, his dick's in an iron lung. He used an iron lung as a penis pump to get his dick hard.
Yeah. I mean, if I was FDR's wife,
sure,
his knees look sharp.
Oh,
I could stick his knee bone right up my pussy.
Yeah, you just grind that.
Yeah. His kneecap. I just sit on it and just kind of wiggle around like this.
Grind that.
Come on, baby. Let's do it.
Can you fuck limp? Like, can you just stuff your limp dick and balls in a woman's pussy?
I've thought about this.
You can do that.
You can do it, right?
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
I've thought about how you could do this. If you were a lady and your husband was paralyzed, you sit him up right there on the washing machine or the dryer.
Right.
And you ride them with their limp little wee-wee up your pussy.
Sure.
And you set the dryer at... You could be doing a load, too. You throw a load in.
Oh, yeah.
Set it
Kill
on.
two birds with one stone.
Sure, you might as well be doing.
You don't want
It's
to
a
waste,
lazy Sunday.
Waste
Yeah.
electricity. Yeah.
Sure.
Get something done.
Also, I think it's like a microwave where you can't like leave a dryer going if there's no clothes in it, right? It'll blow up.
Sure.
I don't think that's true
I
at
don't think
all,
a
but-
microwave works like that either.
Yeah, no, I think
It
you can turn a
doesn't?
microwave on and nothing. Why would you think that?
Because then the microwave's like cooking itself.
Yeah, they're like,
the microwave goes, I don't know, dude, just fucking blow up. We gotta blow up.
We gotta explode, dude.
right. They're like, by the way, if you don't put pizza in this, it will kill everyone in your family. It costs $40.
But yeah, that's how you fuck your paralyzed president husband,
Sure.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have his soft penis inside of you, and it just keeps wiggling, and then you come. And he probably doesn't jizz, but who cares? Who gives a shit?
He probably jizzes like just martini liquid that he had left over. Drank a lot of martinis.
Oh, he did?
FDR. And you know how he lied about being able to walk? Because nobody knew he couldn't walk until he was like out of office.
And that was only, what, a year? The last year in
no,
office,
he was
couldn't
president
walk?
for like 16 years and he couldn't fucking
No,
walk.
but like the last year,
I think like the
walk.
last 8 years he couldn't walk.
Wow, the whole last half.
Like the whole last half. But
Crazy.
what he would do, they would just tie metal around his fucking legs, like put him in braces so they were straight like that. And then they would just like open a curtain and he would be at a podium. And then he'd give his speech. He'd be like, all right, I'll see you, everybody. And then like two Secret Service aides would come up and he would just grab onto either side of them and then just like rock his fucking like strapped up body back and forth and pretend he was like walking.
Fuck.
Yeah, I totally buy that Biden is dead.
Yeah.
If they did that with FDR, I totally
course.
buy that Biden is not alive and it's 100% a body double.
Oh, 100%. And Kamala has a drone in her head driving her body.
Oh, the little Men in Black alien?
Yeah, it feels like the third day they just put a pickaxe in the back of her skull.
It's
and
crazy.
Just like squished it around.
She's worse than him.
Yes.
She has her faculty. She has worse faculties than Joe Biden. It's unbelievable every time she speaks how retarded it is.
She reminds me of the first time I met a mom who takes Xanax. It's
Yes.
like always that type of vibe.
The vibe of a woman that has to take like 2 Xanax just to get on the freeway, like just to drive 50 miles per hour.
Yeah, that vibe of you're hanging out with your friends, the mom comes over. She's like kind of, like you get the vague thing that's like, is she going to like fuck us right now?
Yes, one of those. She's always got a glass of like Pinot.
She's slopping, like one of her titties is kind of falling out a little bit. She's like, you're such a big, strong man.
Could you help me move some furniture?
You're like, well, I'm going to go jack off in the bathroom right
Well,
now.
we want to work on this country because it's the country we all live in, and I think as vice president that I'm starting to think I'm vice president. That's like every speech.
Yeah,
from
she
her.
almost starts to talk like Don Knotts a little bit.
It's so weird.
She's like, well, you want me to run what? The capital of what? What, dude? I can't be the vice president. I'm retarded.
Do you guys ever get mad when you think of the "We did it, Joe"?
Oh, yeah.
We did. Sometimes I'm doing something and I think of that and I go, "Fucking goddamn it!"
Yeah.
I just like go back into my
Yeah,
body.
just
We
like
did it.
Yeah, it's like she's riding a dick or something. It's like we did it,
We
Joe.
did it, Joe.
Oh, we did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. I felt your pre-cum.
What I do like about Biden, he's one of my favorite presidents ever because he looks the most retarded out of all of them somehow.
Yeah.
And it's literally because he looks, his head, you can see the craters in it. Like you can see the big soft
Yes.
spot on the side of his head that I thought only babies had those.
He's like regrowing the baby thing that you can push
Yeah.
in.
He's regrowing.
His skull's growing apart.
He's also that old.
It's like Pangea.
Yeah, exactly.
He's that level of elderly when they lose a ton of weight, and you're like, "Oh, Grandpa, you look great." And then your grandpa like dies 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
because it's definitely a bad sign.
You're like, Grandpa, you look great. He's like, I'm wasting.
Yeah, he's that like he kind of looks skinny for an old guy. He doesn't
Yeah.
have like old person fat, but that's just because he's not like his body's living off. Of his
You
fat.
lost 5 pounds because it's your vertebrae melted.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because his body's going to start eating his bones soon. Like it goes to the bones and the bone marrow, and then they're the bone marrow, and then eventually, then you're just done. Then you drop.
He's a fall away from dying. Like if it's he's at that age when like an old person falls and that's it.
That's what made me think. Also, it was a stunt double guy that they had because he fell over on a bike 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Ate
that bite
shit
pretty hard.
Yeah, he did.
and he got up like it was. He got up like it was a Johnny Knoxville bad grandpa. Or
Yeah.
What is it called?
Whatever.
Where he pretends to be
No,
something.
you had it, bad grandpa.
That's bad grandpa.
You're
Yeah.
overthinking it.
Well, I
It's
didn't
bad
know
grandpa.
what's the Robert De Niro one? Evil grandpa.
That's called gay grandpa.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Bobby De Niro. I owe $10 million in back taxes.
you did. You told me that.
I just told
He
you that.
does?
I think I was
He's
texting
broke.
him. So I
Robert De Niro is broke.
I saw it online. Robert De Niro in 2015, he got hit with an $8.5 million like you owe this in taxes from the government. And then his wife, who's been married to his black wife, who's been married to for like 20 years.
He had another kid recently, right?
yeah.
He's got 7 fucking kids.
Yeah.
And his wife, he literally like hired a lawyer to try and get his wife's credit card like reduced.
Yeah.
Because her credit card was like $500,000 a month. He's like, I want it at $250. $250's reasonable. So they're getting divorced. He owes $1 million a year in alimony. So this lady's just like bleeding him. He has like literally, and then in COVID,
During COVID.
COVID hit, and all his stupid bullshit restaurants went under.
He owns Nobu and all that stuff. And then during COVID, they didn't make any money. So they were all deep in the red.
Right. I love how Robert De Niro is like the same as like a guy at the NBA All-Star game, like getting tricked by a hoe.
Oh, they
who
should do a
flew
30
down.
for
Dude,
30 on
he's
him,
like the Sean Kemp of actors.
Yeah, he's got like 30 kids.
Dude, he's gonna be applying for his CDL pretty soon. He's gonna be like driving a
Oh
fucking
my
U-Haul.
God! I didn't know he owed
Apparently,
so
he
much in
declared
taxes.
bankruptcy and stuff. Like he's like at zero.
That's
But
why
he
he
can't-
kept
but
doing
he-
all those bad movies.
Yeah,
I
But he
guess?
still
Yeah.
owes it's tax money, so you can't do bankruptcy on that.
Right.
So he's still paying off that. And alimony, I don't think you can do bankruptcy on.
I think.
No, I don't
I think
think
it was
you
with
can
his
either.
businesses. He declared bankruptcy on
Oh,
some,
those
or
are-
something.
Well, that's
Yeah,
fine,
yeah.
but he's still got like real shit he's got to pay. Wouldn't we imagine if Robert De Niro dies in prison?
oh, like
I know, like
Greatest-
the Irishman.
like Jake LaMotta or the Irishman or something like that'd be kind of poetic.
yeah.
He's just got Sebastian
Yeah.
Maniscalco's coming up to him and asking him to dip the bread in the juice.
Yeah.
He goes, chew it up for me, I can't eat it. Chew it up.